Well, I locked myself out of my house recently. Did I tell you guys that?
No?
No.
I locked myself out of my house because I wanted to go get something to like eat, and I like stepped out and I closed the door. And the moment I closed the door, I realized I didn't have the key in my pocket, so I kind of just sat there and stared at my door. And then I called my roommate, and I was like, "Hey, man, I've locked myself out of the house." And he's like, "That sucks." And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Well, I'm kissing my girlfriend right now." Is actually what he told me. He said, "I'm kissing my girlfriend right now." And I went, "That's cool." And he went, "Yeah." And I went, "All right, well, good luck with the locksmith." And then he hung up on me. And I actually I thought he was joking, and I was like, he's gonna call back. He did not call me.
Dude, you should have called me. You could have gotten in there easy.
We're so far away.
No, I'm not saying that I would have gotten
Ellie
you in.
knows how to pick a lock.
And like, okay, you're picturing like sticking things into a lock. You don't have to do that. Breaking in is so easy. This is not like a new house. Oh my God. You could use a credit card and just like hip check your door a little and get in there. Easy peasy. No sweat.
Yeah, that's what I tried.
I'm sure we could have done it, man. It's just a little bit of know-how.
It's so the door
You know
itself.
how to break into doors?
I know how to break into anything, dude. I've broken in a lot.
Ellie was telling us how she befriended Joe, and it was like breaking in to do his dishes.
Well, it wasn't just his. There were 5 people in that house. He was just one of them.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it right. Get it right.
Wait, that's even more impressive that you broke into a house with multiple people.
Well, I was doing it at like 3 a.m.
Still.
As you do.
And in that case, that was super easy because they literally had like windows that didn't lock. So like easy.
Oh yeah, that's
And most people don't even lock their windows. So like
Okay,
I'm
anxious about that stuff, so I do. But I lock things tightly.
You also have a big dog. No one's breaking into your house.
Big dog.
He's a little scary.
Dude, in the house that I grew up in, I don't think I ever had a key. And I would come home from school and I would just crawl in the back window every single day.
Dang.
Like
That's impressive.
you just do it, man. If you want to get into a house, nothing is stopping you.
Kind of a crazy thing to say. Gonna be honest, but that's fine. You know.
Will you break
This is the
into
message
my
we're
house,
sending.
Ellie Mini Butt?
To hang out and do your dishes? Heck yeah.
You don't have to do my dishes. That's okay. You can just
Roomimi,
hang
here
out.
I come. I'm gonna say hi, and then I'm gonna sweep the leg.
I should probably.
Bam!
I was gonna say I should probably warn her. That's like, hey, Ellie's gonna break into our house. Do not.
Do
Well,
not
it's
engage.
fine.
Do not.
It's fine. I could definitely
not
fight
engage.
Roomimi and win. I know I couldn't. This is memes. I know I couldn't.
Wow, we've had a myriad of topics today of like, you want to get into a house, you can. Be confident in yourself. Yeah, that was the first time I think I've done it in a very long time. I was so hungry and I just wasn't thinking, and I was like, I'm just gonna go grab myself some food. And the moment the door shut, I knew I made a terrible mistake, and I was like, well,
No.
yeah.
Next time, call me. I swear, I could get you in that house.
I don't know if I want to go to specifics about my door, but whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why I said next time,
whatever.
call me.
Okay,
Not on
I will.
stream.
Yeah, I'll call you and I'll show you what the door looks like, and then we can break in together. I can
Heck
put you on
yeah, dude.
speakerphone, and all the people that are walking up and down my street can hear me talking to someone, being like, "Okay, so what you want to do to get in is you want to do this," and I'm like, "Hey, hello."
Sorry, I
just
live
like waving
here.
to them. Hi, this is my
howdy,
house.
howdy ho, neighbor.
Hi, this is my house. Hi, neighbor. Yeah.
Here, probably. Hee hee.
The worst part is that I was trying to get in using the credit card and stuff like that. And my next door neighbor, there was someone walking down the road, and my neighbor saw them and started talking to them, and they walked out into the middle of the road as you do in the South. And they just sat there and just stared at me as I was like hip checking the door and trying to open it. And they're just like, strawberry door, ain't it? And I'm like, yup. And they're like, what'd you do? Like you down about? I went, yup. And they went, that's about the pain nest right there, ain't it? And I was like, yup, yeah, it sure is. Yeah. And they just sat there and watched me. And I was like, please stop perceiving me right now. I am at my weakest. Please do not look at me right now. I'm trying to fucking open this goddamn door. I just want to eat my food that I got. And I can't even watch YouTube while I'm doing it. How can I eat?
Not a single word was understood, but I understood all of what you said.
Yeah,
I
that's because you
understood the
speak
last
fluent Southern.
Sentence. But that's it.
Yeah.
I understood bits and pieces. What we gotta do, how do you guys feel about doing like an introductory lockpicking hand cam stream collab?
Ooh, like
Yeah.
I
How do
thought,
we-
actually.
We all
How
get
do we- how do we-
I
lockpicks
always
and we
wanted to
try
learn
and...
how to pick a lock.
Right? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, I would love that.
I had to figure out how to get a hand cam going.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I tell you guys a story? It's not about me, it's about Roomimi. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story? So she used to live in like a second floor apartment, not like a a very big apartment building, not one of those like really tall ones, but one of those like smaller ones. Like picture motel-esque building, right? She I think like went out to go get food with her dad, and then like they forgot keys. And then the only way to get back into the house, the second floor window where they lived was open just a crack. So in order to get back into the house, she scaled the side of the side of the building and like
That's
jumped
so
from
cool.
windowsill to windowsill to
Holy
reach
shit.
to reach the open window so she could like shimmy it open and get on in there.
Oh my god.
And it's funny because when she was telling me the story, we were walking by and then she was like, yeah, you see that like chipped part of that windowsill? I was like, yeah. And she said, that's because I had to jump there and then it like started breaking. So then I had to jump away from it. I was like, oh my goodness. So
Holy
I think if we
shit.
ever get locked out, I'm good.
Yeah, you're
Oh my
set.
Ask her
God,
to do
that's
it.
so sick.
Yeah, Roomimi can do it.
Wow, sorry.
It's crazy.
I think she's cool.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, she is cool. That's fucking badass.
What the heck?
So my brother came over and he was like, do you want to jump the fence? And I stared at it for a minute and I said, I'm just gonna fucking spend the money, dude. I was like, I can't be bothered to try to like climb the fence that we have in the back. So I just gave up immediately. Meanwhile, Roomimi fucking went for it and was like, I'm gonna
should've
whatever
gone for
hurdles in
it.
front of me.
You should have gone for it.
I would have been severely hurt somehow, knowing my luck. I don't know. I would have like tripped and face planted on like driveway or something like that, and it would have been over for me. I don't know. I couldn't have done it. I know my limits. I have to call
Over
it.
for you?
Yeah. It would have been the
No!
end. No.
No!
He said that with so much passion. No. It's like you just watched a movie and your favorite character passed. No.
No!
But yeah, he did not come and open the door for me. My roommate did. My roommate is not as cool. He was like, I'm kissing my girlfriend.
Wait, was
And so
he in the
I
house
cannot.
kissing his girlfriend? I assumed when you said
No,
that.
he was at her place.
Oh, okay. Because when you said that for a second, I thought he was in the house kissing his girlfriend, and I
No,
was
dude,
gonna
if
lose
he
my
was-
mind.
If he was in the house kissing his girlfriend, I would have just turned into an ape and just started banging on every single window in the house until like he opened it, making gorilla noises.
How's
like I
your
would
kissing
have not.
going now? You like smooching to loud noises?
Yeah.
Track
Turn on-
focusing.
Yeah, put on
my
loud music
phone.
on your phone and just be like,
Yeah,
how
that's what I
is
was gonna
this,
say.
huh?
Yeah, turn on loud music and just turn into an ape and just slam on the windows over and over again. And just yeah,
Just start
no, he
howling
was.
like a
Yeah.
wolf. It's like, is this helping? Is this good? Do you like this? Open the door. That's crazy. I actually thought
Find
you
the
meant that
window
your
where you
roommate
can
was
stare
like
at them
inside.
for,
He's like,
like-
nah, man.
No, he was
I'm
at her place.
smooching right now.
No, he was like, no, he just picked up and he's like, oh, I'm smooching my girlfriend. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. And he was like, yeah.
Sucks
And he's
to
like,
be
well,
you. He said, sucks to suck, bro.
yeah, he basically did. And so I had to call the lockpick guy to come up, and he was very kind. He was very, very sweet. And he was like, what happened, man? And I was like, I don't know, dude. It's just been one of those days. And he's like, I get it, man.
Aw.
He's like, I get it, man. He's like, you all right? And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I would have cried. If he said, are you alright? I would instantly start crying. I'd be like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
lockpicks
like-
charge a lot. How'd that go?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. It's also on Memorial Day, too. So they,
Oh,
they
no.
charged me extra.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
Mhm.
Oh.
I would
just
be
sit
mad
there.
at your roommate because, like, he could have just come over.
Yeah, well, you know, he has a girlfriend, you know? I get it. You know, he's smooching his
I
girlfriend.
don't know. I
Right.
think if I had a girlfriend, I still wouldn't leave my friend out in the cold.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's the thing is like I feel like if smooching was happening, you get that call, it's like, hang on, babe, my friend needs me. You coming or you staying?
And
That's
then
very
his
kind
girlfriend
of
would
you.
have been like, wow, you're so cool. You're such a good friend. Wow.
Yeah, literally, if you're opportunity
Right?
for Riz,
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the riz of
then
like,
you get to be the hero.
I'm sorry, babe. We can smooch later, but I got saving to do. I gotta go be
Literally.
heroic.
I gotta help my bro.
I wish he saw it
needs
that
me.
way. I wish he saw it. I wish he saw it
And
this
at the
way.
same time, can you imagine if you're making out with your boyfriend and he like gets a text and you're like, oh, what was that, babe? And he's like, oh, my friend's locked outside.
But what if he lied to her? Like, what if his friend didn't say? Like, what if he gets the phone and he was like, well, no, because he said, good luck with the locksmith, right?
Yeah.
So
And it was
she
on
knew,
phone?
and she was just
So
like,
she knew?
yeah, let's get back to smooching. I love
guess so, I
smooching
mean-
you, babe.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
If somebody,
I mean, maybe she
like-
was like, that kind of sucks. But then like, I'll bring it up later. You
That could have been a thing.
Mm,
I don't know.